Meteorologist Chris Haddings here. Do have a little bit of snow on the way. It's not going to be the biggest storm we've ever seen, but it could have some impacts as we head toward tonight into the first part of tomorrow. We did issue some winter weather advisories. One out here, I know it's kind of hard to see here. This is for the Star Valley. They should see the most snow out of the lower elevations in the western part of the state. Most impacted area, eastern parts of our area. Over here around the Casper area, includes Casper Mountain as well. This will be mainly a tonight impact, and then late tonight and tomorrow morning here. You want exact start and end times, go to our website right there, weather.gov/RIW. Look at the expected impacts. Still like snow-covered roads, that's going to be the most obvious thing, especially after the sun goes down. Snow can accumulate on those roads. Blowing snow, I'm calling it medium. That's probably going to be the most of it. It's not going to be a ton of wind with this system, but it could blow around in a few places, especially places like Sweetwater County. And low cold temperatures, low risk of that. This is a Pacific system, not a lot of really cold air coming in behind us, just typical January conditions for the state of Wyoming. As we time things out, it's already snowing in some places out in the western part of the state. Everybody should see it by about 8 o'clock. And the maximum impacts, I'd say, between 6 and 2. You want to really nail down a time, I'd say, between about 7 o'clock and about midnight should be the heaviest snow, then tapering off there. Then moving east of the divide, starting up north during the late evening hours in places like, say, Casper, also the Wind River Basin. Probably going to be dry all the way through midnight with more impacts coming in late tonight into the first part of tomorrow. Now you're wondering, obviously, how much snow are you going to get? Well, you can see the highest amounts out west, Afton about 3 to 4 inches. That includes Alpine as well. They may get a little bit more because they usually do in this pattern. 2 to 3 across the Jackson Valley, up to 8 across the Tetons. Maybe shift east of the divide, shift. 3 to 4 around Casper, though it looks like it's going to be the epicenter for it. Maybe up to 6, 7 inches on top of Casper Mountain. About 1 to 2 around Buffalo. Anywhere from 1 to 2 across the I-80 corridor, but there's going to be blowing snow. This is where it's going to be now. Most uncertainty with this, Bighorn Basin as well as the Wind River Basin, Grayville, Worland, Thermopolis, Cody, down to Riverton and Lander. It's going to be more of a showery banded snow here. Uncertainty, banded snow. Drinking game, take that drink right now. If you prefer a nice IPA, that sounds good right now. Anyway, you can see generally less than an inch, but if you get a narrow band of snow that's out in some places, some of these places could pick up 2 or 3 inches of snow locally, but you go right outside of that, probably nothing at all. It's just hard to nail down exactly where those are going to come down. Just keep that in mind. Most obvious time for that will be after midnight up here, and probably tomorrow morning across the Wind River Basin. And our resources here, you want weather, weather.gov/RIW, our website, you already know that. Road conditions, wildroad.info. You want to call them on the phone, 511 in-state, 188 Wild Road out-of-state. These are the best places to go. Don't call us for road conditions. And finally, webcams by route, go to our website, local programs, and click on our webcams by route tab. Be safe, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.